West End rivals collide as two of the top teams battle it out on the baseball diamond. Welcome to Sportswire. I'm Will Catterley. When it comes to springtime rivalries, Deep Run versus Godwin is arguably at the top of the ticket. Both extremely talented, the Wildcats and Eagles came in with just 3 losses between the two of them, and Deep Run had a chance to beat their two biggest rivals in 2 days. The Wildcats had already taken down Douglas Freeman just 1 day earlier.
Both Deep Run and Godwin off to strong starts this baseball season. This game had a little bit of everything, including great defense. Bottom one, check it out, hot corner, great throw to first, and they got him. On the mound, Sam Landis. Deep Run would get things going. It's a base hit by Brooks Maisie, and then I said this game had a little bit of everything, including catcher's interference. It would be a bugaboo of Godwin. It happened 3 times on this night, and it would load the bases, and the Wildcats would take advantage. That ball is a C&I single up the middle. He got it. Nick Noonan, 1 run scores. Here comes another. It's a 2 RBI single. Wildcats with a 2-0 lead. Meanwhile, on the mound, dealing. Tyler Brott bringing it. Gets a strikeout there, and then Brott can't get to that one. Wildcats maintain the advantage. Godwin would settle down on the mound as well. Strong outing for Sam Landis. Gets a strikeout. Alex Bertrand goes down, then striking out, sit him down. Bye-bye. Catcher Drew Larson. But back to Brott. High cheese. Can't catch up with that one. Mark Bousson goes down. Meanwhile, want to see my rain cover? There it is. Supposed to rain. We had some nice weather, though. Kind of dodged the raindrops. More great work from the Godwin pitching staff. And again, Sam Landis gets the K. Down goes Carson Jones. Want some defense? How about this guy? Number 9, he brought in 2 runs. Nick Noonan playing short. Gets he out there? Noonan! Do it again, my friend. Off 1 foot. What an arm, and they get the play at first. Deep Run brought the D in this one against their arch rival. Meanwhile, top 5, still dealing is Tyler Brott. He would go a total of 5 1/3 innings, not allowing a run. Wildcats, bottom 5, well, they got something going. 2 runners on for who else? Help yourself, my friend. Tyler Brott, and that dog will hunt deep all the way to the wall, and Tyler tallies 2. It's a 2 RBI double. Wildcats open up their lead 4-0, and they would need that 2 RBI double because Brott gets in trouble in the 6th. I said he went 5 1/3. Well, this is why I lost a little bit of command. 2 runners on. Lead of this. Ground ball hit in the hole. Nice diving stop, but the throw is late and gets away. Safferwich safe at first. More importantly, Godwin gets on the board as Noah Cornwell does well. It's 4-1. Not out of the inning yet. Bases loaded. Well, they're still juiced with a gaggle of Eagles. Hit by a pitch brings home another. That 2 RBI double means something now because it's 4-2. But guess what? Coming in, number 14, Ryan Carroll was straight up money. Can of corn, hit well, but it's an atom ball right at him. Deep Run makes the out. Last chance, Godwin, 7th, still down 4-2. 2 outs, make it 3. Wildcats go back-to-back, beating their arch rivals Freeman and Godwin, 4-2.
I just try to trust my defense and really get ahead in counts and get batters out early and make them guess later in the count.
Speaking of Deep Run and Godwin, both were undefeated heading into a Friday night matchup in guys soccer. Both these teams are loaded, and each were in states just 1 year ago, looking to return once again. So the question in this one, who would blink first? Both 5-0, both undefeated. Here we go on the corner. Godwin with an early chance, just missing the header opportunity for Mills Godwin, number 24. Thomas Vogt, and then Johnny on the spot. The keeper has to come out to corral that one. Wildcats with an early opportunity. Godwin back and forth throughout. Here's an excellent chance. He shoots. Oh, big time stop in net. Wildcats dodge a bullet. We're still tied 0-0. 0-0. Deep Run thinks they've got an opportunity, and they do. And watch this. He's got it. He's got the rebound. Oh, he skied it.
Oh my goodness! What an opportunity, but it goes too high. Nice defense by Deep Run on the other side of the pitch, but Mills Godwin would finally make their mark. He shoots, he scores! Second half, Ben, underleader or underlighter, either. He puts Godwin up 1-0, and the Eagles are flying high against Deep Run. Boy, these two teams have had thrillers in the past, haven't they? And you'd expect the same here. Almost. It was a night of almost for Deep Run. That shot just goes wide, and then watch this. Wildcats pouncing again. Another opportunity. Going to try to put that one over the net. That'd be good for 3 in football. Fortunately, in soccer, it's way too high. Again, putting on pressure. Deep Run needs an equalizer. I saw the jersey tug. So did the referee. They're going to call a foul just outside of the box. Or would have been a penalty shot. Either way, it is a foul and a free kick. And the result, way too much oomph. Mustard puts that one way too high. Wildcats, check out this pass. They had their chances in this one, and they'll see Godwin again. Not enough mustard on that one. Somewhere in between. Meanwhile, Wildcats defense, well, Godwin had their ample opportunities because of Deep Run's chances going awry to take a 2-0 lead. That first opportunity sailed high. This time, oh my goodness, Jin Kim is fouled in the box. The last guy you want to foul. So it's a PK, and this game is over, right? Because he's going to convert, right? Wrong! The keeper with a big-time stop, and Deep Run still got a heartbeat in this one. They got a shot, still 1-0. Oh my, that could be the turning point. But Wildcats still need the equalizer to tie it up at 1. Here's a chance. Watch the defender go down, sacrifice his body, and make the block. Big-time stop, not just for Godwin's keeper, but their defense was on point in this one. Yes, Deep Run have their opportunities, including this final shot that just goes wide of the keeper. And round 1 goes to the Godwin Eagles. They hold off Deep Run. 1-0, your final.
We hit the track when we come back. Freeman plays host to several teams in the area, plus the Rebels look to out-hit Henrico at RF&P Park in baseball. That and more straight ahead.
This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
Of course it's not happening. Armored car. Listen, having money isn't about luck. Make your own coffee, save $1,000 a year. Feed me. Feed the pig.
We see them score on the field and the courts. But for many student athletes, the greatest wins are away from the arena. Varina sophomore Alexis Welcher got an early jump on gymnastics.
Around 6 or 7, I got into competitive gymnastics. I really enjoy floor. I like performing and tumbling.
She's a good student, she's a good athlete, she's loyal, she's hardworking, she's fun, she's trustworthy, all of the above.
And she even takes her talents on the road.
Outside of school, I'm also on a competitive cheerleading team that travels like around the U.S. from state to state. Good morning, Varina High School. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Alexis.
Back at Varina, Alexis is part of the Center for Communications and Media Relations.
When I think about the epitome of a communications student, she really hits that. She's active, she's involved.
We do the announcements every morning, which we fully run now. Mainly what we do is videotape students around campus and make packages and edit them.
She's always kind, she's always compassionate, but she's also, again, like I said, she has that drive to succeed.
A drive that helps her both in and out of the classroom.
She definitely brings some spirit, she definitely brings some light and some laughter.
And she already has aspirations for after high school.
The goal is to attend Virginia Tech, and I want to be a veterinarian.
Alexis Welcher. She's busy today, so she'll be ready for tomorrow.
And if you know of any candidates for the Sportswire Spotlight, we'd sure love to share their stories. Just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us. And with that, let's go up tempo. We start in guys soccer, where Godwin stayed undefeated after a 2-1 win over Meadowbrook. The Eagles' game-winning goal came in overtime in the victory. Also on the pitch, Tucker's strong start has continued, including a 7-1 win over Glen Allen. The Tigers filled the stat sheet with 5 different players scoring, including Luis Mendoza, who recorded a hat trick. To softball, where Deep Run rallied late with 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning, topping Godwin 4-3. Angela Sparandeo pitched a complete game with 10 strikeouts. Highland Springs started strong and then held on to beat Varina 11-9 on the baseball diamond. The Springers scored the first 10 runs of the game, holding off a valiant Varina comeback. Speaking of Varina, the Blue Devils are looking for a new varsity boys basketball coach after Andrew Lacey recently took the head coaching job at Richard Bland. Lacey won 109 games for the Blue Devils, including their first state championship.
Well, it was a beautiful day for track and field at Douglas Freeman High School. New track and some new competitors as well. Well, we start with the field events. Long jump, Jordan Rowland finishing with 8th place, 15 feet, 10.5 inches. Lanaya Carpenter of LC Bird would be her first place champion. How about the triple jump? Ladies triple. This is Freeman's Madeline Rover. She would finish a 3rd place finish with a jump of 28 feet, 11 inches. Brianna Coleman of LC Bird takes first place there. How about the guys' long jump? Chris Butler of Glen Allen. Nice hops. Good enough for 4th place overall, 19 feet and 1/4 inch. Will Coker and Bradley Perkins of Douglas Freeman finished 1 and 2 respectively. How about the 100-meter dash? And they're off. And keep your eyes on the middle lanes, because LC Bird and Glen Allen going after one another. Jessica Pelarosa finishes first for Bird. Brianna Coleman second. Zion Moss takes 3rd for Glen Allen. Patrick Henry came to pounce in the guys 100. Link Hammerschmidt and Jaden Mines finished 1 and 2 respectively. Sean Hickey of Glen Allen with a 3rd place finish. Little longer distance than 100 meters. This will really get you breathing hard. 1,600-meter dash. Ladies first, as around the corner they go. This event was all about Douglas Freeman, the host team for this meet. And it was all in the family. Sister, Liza Neely for Freeman. Seen here, she's going to finish in 1st place overall. And Hillary Neely with a number 2, apropos. She finishes 2nd overall. Emily Morris of Patrick Henry finished 3rd. You know what? Freeman had 4 of the top 5 runners for the girls 1,600. On to the guys. Great race in this one as well. Lee Davis going to make an appearance as they go around the turn. Cole Lewis of Lee Davis could not be stopped. He's going to take 1st place overall. Patrick Henry taking 2nd and 3rd as Trevor Mason and Luke Taylor, seen right here, come in 2nd and 3rd. Shamik Cromwell does well for LC Bird, finishing 4th. And Bryce Latina for Glen Allen with a 5th place finish. Girls 400-meter dash. Great finish in this one as well. Came down to Jessica Pelarosa of LC Bird. She's going to take 1st place. Glen Allen's Riley Rudd finishes in 3rd. Zion Moss, also for Glen Allen, finishes in 5th place overall. Well, the train's about to leave the station at RF&P Park for some baseball. Henrico taking on Douglas Freeman. 1st inning. Well, the Rebels have them loaded against pitcher number 8, Mark Norrell, and they would have them loaded for number 35, Ashwin Suresh. And that's a line drive base hit on the ground past 3rd. 1 run scores, 2 runs score. It's a 3-bag, 3 RBI triple. And Suresh puts Freeman on the board 3-0. Still not out of the inning yet. Suresh is going to come home to score off the bat of Will Lynch. The RBI ground out is successful, and Freeman has the early 4-0 lead. Meanwhile, bottom half of the first, Warriors going to get something going. Bat ball gets away, already a runner aboard. Now he's in scoring position. Garrett Archerbeck on the mound for Douglas Freeman, and that ball is high, gets away. Runner at third comes home to score, and all of a sudden in the form of Corin Wallace, and it's 4-1. Garrett having issues with his command. He wasn't having issues right there. Strike him out, sit him down, and then later, that ball is absolutely smashed to dead center, and wow, what a play by the outfielder, taking a run away, and then some. Liam Simpson. What a play, tracking that baseball, and then Archerbeck gets out of trouble, allowing only one run. Yeah, you got to thank your buddy out in the outfield, Liam Simpson. Second inning, Freeman going to do some more damage. That's a base hit and an RBI, and alert base running all the way to third base. Yeah, he can do it with a bat too. Liam Simpson, have yourself a ball game, my friend. 5-1 at that point, then right back where it came from. RBI single makes it 6-1. Freeman already in the second inning off of good fortune, Michael Fortune with the RBI base knock. Freeman would score more and win this one going away. 15-3 the final.
We head to Varina when we come back as Deep Run battles the Blue Devils in softball. Plus, Glen Allen looks for a win in guys lacrosse at Hermitage. That's next.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do.
Yeah,
But I don't know where to start.
that's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that brand? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to GetSchooled.com for more info.
Welcome back to Sportswire. To softball we go. Varina and Deep Run bringing out the boomsticks in the second inning. Number 11, Angela Sperandeo gets things going with a lead-off double. More action. It would lead to this. Another line drive to left off the bat of Sydney Flores. That's going to bring home a run. Wildcats strike first and have the early 1-0 lead. They were not finished in the second, however. Dealing, clobbering this one. It's hit deep, and it's a gapper, and that's going to work as well. Another RBI and another run crosses the plate as number 5, Riley Matthews, scores. 2-0 Wildcats. On them 2, though. Blue Devils getting one back. Sperandeo on the mound. Ground ball to short. Can't handle it. That would get things going in motion as Kelsey Riggs gets on. And then the next job is to get him over. They try to get the force out at second. No can do. So 2 runners on for the Blue Devils. It would lead to this. Same inning. Ground ball to the pitcher. Can't make the play at first. Run comes around to score. Eventually they get the throw to third and get out of the inning as they catch the runner off third base. They tag her out. So minimal damage done. Could have been worse. 2-1 after 2. Back to the offense. One runner already on. That walk to Eliza Smith would lead to this. That's a ground ball base hit. And now we've got Wildcats on a pond, or Ducks on a pond. Bases full of Wildcats. A laser to left. 1 run scores. It's going to be trouble. Here comes another. She's going to score as well. It's a 2 RBI single for Sperandeo, who's having herself a night on the mound and at the dish. 4-1 in the third. That ball hit to right for Varina. Blue Devils didn't go away in this one. Caston Garland gets a single. Later in the inning, ground ball. Looks like it could be an out at first. It is, but it goes as an RBI ground out as Caston Garland comes around the score. So Varina still making this a ball game and still batting in the inning. Ground ball gets eaten up at first. That'll work for a run, as well as number 11, Hannah Jesse, comes across the score. So Blue Devils just down a run now, 4-3. But after that, it was all deep run. The base hit goes into left center. Guess who? It's number 12, actually, this time, Logan Dillon. And then the bats just kept on going. Into the sunset and all the way to the wall. That drives home a run. It's an RBI base knock. Wildcats bats still working. Also, their base running working as well. Trying to check the runner over at third. Alertly, that ball getting away, so the base runner takes advantage in the form of Eliza Smith. She comes around to score again, and then working the count, too, to perfection. That's, with the bases loaded, is going to score another run as this time number 10 comes across the plate to score Trinity Hazelgrove. All Wildcats, 9-4 your final. Who's up for a little guys lacrosse action? It's Glen Allen. It's Hermitage at Hermitage on their brand new turf. He shoots, he scores. Already 6-3. Glen Allen at this point better make it 7. Glen Allen down in the gray and black against the blue and white of Hermitage. Check out this play. Talk about one-on-one offense. Makes a move and then beats the keeper. Top right shelf, and yeah, I fell down, but he meant to do that. Goal, Panthers. Panthers going a little bit of a run after falling behind 7-3. Speaking of a run, this guy can really flat out sprint, and he's going to take advantage. He says, get out of my way, I'm taking it myself. He goes bottom right, he shoots, he scores. So Hermitage, once down 7-3, now make it a 2-goal game, only trailing the Jags 7-5. From that moment on, though, yeah, they played 4 quarters. Glen Allen really got it going. Wide open spaces, wide open shot, firing, finding the back of the net. Goal, Jags. That made it 8, and there were more where that came from. Check it out this time. Going to look for his teammates. Beautiful pass right in front of the keeper. He shoots, he scores, easy squeezy, lemon peasy. All Glen Allen at this point. Same quarter, same results for the Jag offense. Beating 2 defenders and the keeper to boot. He shoots, he scores. Jaguars now with a commanding advantage. They'd have a 10-5 lead after 2 quarters. Would go to the third, switching sides now. Ground ball. Jags will corral that one, and somebody got to get in front of him. He shoots, he scores. He says, I've never had it that easy. He's not even going to celebrate. Now they're up 11-5 at that point. More Jags spreading it around. The ground ball shoots, scores, fires, finds the back of the net. Jags putting on a clinic. They win this one going away. 18-6 is your final. Tennis, anyone? Yeah, it's a Tennis Tuesday as Glen Allen plays host to J.R. Tucker. And who is that? That is the new coach of the Glen Allen Jaguars, Logan Forsythe, former deep run tennis star herself, taking the reins at Glen Allen. Let's go to the number ones. That's where the action is. Tucker in the far corner. Kyla Terrell taking on Isabella Jensen. Look out! Jensen gets right in your living room, but it is Terrell with the point. Later, Jensen on the serve for the Jags. That one's coming towards you, too. She does a nice job getting to it this time. And then the unforced error. Didn't see many of them from Kyla Terrell. Point Jags. Still on the serve. Can't corral that one either. Her serve was good when it was working, and Jensen, Isabella, playing pretty well. Switching sides now. A little bit of a lob game between these two. Terrell and J.R. Tucker looking to get out a good start for the number ones. That'll work. That ball is out, and then Terrell on the serve. She really had a lot of her shots working on this Tuesday afternoon. Little top spin right there. Terrell, too much for Jensen. She wins 6-2, 6-1. We go to the number twos. Anaya Burgo in the front court. What a great shot there. And Ada Palick for J.R. Tucker, who you saw just right there get the point. That one goes into the net, so Palick again scores. This was one of the most competitive matches. Actually, this whole matchup between Glen Allen and Tucker came down to doubles. 1 point separated them. In this one, Burgo, though, goes down to Palick. Palick gets a victory, so J.R. Tucker wins at 1 and 2, even though Burgo gets a great point there. She falls 6-7, 6-2, 6-3 to Palick. To the number 3s. Concepcion. Kayla Concepcion in the front court. Great looking shot for Glen Allen. This is where they'd make their comeback. And she was taking on Claire June for J.R. Tucker. What a great two-handed shot that was. Down the line and in. Then switching sides. Concepcion aces. Knocks that serve down the corner, and that's good. These two had trouble from service with their serves early, but then got it going. Concepcion gets the point, and she gets the victory. 6-3, 6-3. All's well with Atwell. Darby Atwell in the front court, taking on Yash Viramasu. And that is a point for Glen Allen. She comes all the way back, or does Glen Allen. She's going to get the win over Viramasu, 6-0, 6-0. And the Jags win at number 5, lose at number 6, but they get the best of Tucker in doubles and win this one. 5-4 is your final.
Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email at this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us. And you can always follow us on Twitter. I can't wait to see ya next time on Sportswire.